Oh boy, here's some wisdom. Keep in mind, I'm not wise. So I had this burning desire to talk about a bunch of things, but I'll try to keep it extremely short. Maybe not, no promises. So I see a lot of trends going on. Not to be confused with trend. Don't do that. Um, if you're going to do HRT or hormone replacement therapy, testosterone replacement therapy, use testosterone. It's not trend replacement therapy, it's testosterone replacement therapy. And you would, of course, talk to your doctor and not listen to me, but this is my 17 years of knowledge. I've been unnatural for over 5 years. And so I was natural for about 11 years. I've been training for a total of 17 years. I went on hormone replacement therapy, testosterone replacement therapy, at about 200 milligrams per week when my testosterone levels were below 200 nanograms per deciliter. That's extremely low. And so I know a lot of people do have hormone problems. Maybe not at the age of 25 because that's when I had hormone problems. And I waited for about 2 years in between of blood tests to make sure that my testosterone levels were low, because it could just been a coincidence. It could have been that day. First test, I was at 210 nanograms per deciliter. And the next time, 2 years later, I was at 180 nanograms per deciliter. So I have some experience with things, and I've done more than just testosterone. But I would say, test is best. Stick with low doses and titrate your way up as needed. Take as much as your body needs, because not everyone is the same and not everyone's genetics are the same. Some people need less, some people need more. And then eventually, I also figured out that I had a thyroid problem. So the main thing to fix that is through diet. And unfortunately, after about 4 months of playing with that and making sure my diet was 100% clean, gluten was the problem, but my thyroid levels were still extremely low. Low meaning way below 3.5 on a free T3. And so the only thing that fixed that, for me at least, some people need different medications, of course, but that was 100 micrograms of T3, or not T3, definitely don't do that, 100 micrograms of T4 every day. And after about 2 months, I felt significantly better. And I had all the classic hypothyroidic symptoms, having the massive insulin resistance after each meal, especially eating carbs. I tried to go keto. That didn't work. Anything that I did supplement wise and diet wise, it wasn't sufficient. But doing 100 micrograms of T4 on top of fixing the diet and making sure I don't have any inflammatory foods, that fixed it. And so, aside from thyroid, that's the two most common things in today is hypothyroidism and low testosterone. I'm not saying you should take testosterone. I'm saying you should talk to your doctor, but I do know a lot about this shit because I've used and done various different methods over the last 5 years, because all I wanted to do was to feel good, because initially I felt like shit for about 5 straight years. I don't know why. It was probably a genetic problem, but it happens. And so, some people might need Adderall for ADHD. It probably doesn't mean 70 milligrams of Adderall. It probably means 5 milligrams of Adderall or 10. These medications can definitely fuck you up. And I would totally advise everyone listening to this to do their own research. Research is a very important and powerful thing. But that's my experience with hormones. I know a lot of people will think Oh, he does fucking Ostarine. I don't do SARMs and I don't recommend SARMs. I think SARMs are fucking shit, and I don't think anyone should do them for any reasons because we have better drugs, such as testosterone and Anavar. Of course, do your own research.